Today we are going to learn about the cell and its function, the cell structure and its function. I am Meenakshi from Cambridge Global School. We are going to have the class of 8 cell structure and its function. We all know that our each body, every living organisms are formed made up of many different organ systems. Our body is made up of different organ systems like respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, skeletal system, many systems are there. Each system again it is composed of, it is made up of different organs. Let us take the example of respiratory system, which is made of windpipe, nose, lungs. Still more organs are there. Still these organs are made up of tissues. These organs are made up of tissues. See, nose, windpipe, lungs. These are the organs. These organs are again made up of tissues. Each tissue is made up of small cells. They are very small. We cannot see with our naked eyes. They need to be seen with a microscope. Tissues are what? They are the small one made up of many cells. What is cell? Cell is the smallest unit of a living organism. It is a very small one. If we cannot see with our naked eye, we need to see them with a microscope. Now let us examine a cell. Let us examine. This is a magnified cell. What is this? It is a cell which is magnified at thousands or lakhs of times. Okay. What is this? Cell. Again a cell. See, cell from one person or one organism to other organism may be different, but the structure of the cell will be different. Animal cell structure will be little different comparing with the plant cell. Again a cell is made up of, cell will be having different parts. See, this is mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and this is the nucleus. For this, these are small ones are called organelles. They are called as cell organelles. Cell organelles are again they are having different functions. As our hand is to hold, to do our works, legs are to stand. As we are having different functions, our organs are having different functions. Same like that, a cell will be having different organelles. Again, each organelle has its own function. Like nucleus. What is this? Nucleus. This is mitochondria. Mitochondria. Like that, many are there. About them, you will be learning. Look at here. Cell contains organelles. Organelle means a very little organ of a cell. The middle one, what you are saying here is a cell, and this is nucleus. And this part, what is this light purple part, is called as cytoplasm. Look at here, nucleus, cytoplasm, and this cell membrane. This is called nucleus, and in this one, we will be having the complete genetic material of a living organism, which gives the complete information of its parent of a cell. So what we will be having in the nucleus? Genetic material or the gene of a living organism. See, a cell contains all the information needed by the cell to give the cell to function and reproduce the next generation of cells. It will produce again the new cells. Next, about the special structures, activities of the cell. Nucleus will regulate the activities of the cell. The next special structures are the ribosomes. The ribosomes, these small yellow ones are called ribosomes. What they are called? Ribosomes. After leaving the nucleus, they will be coming out from the nucleus. Once they leave from the nucleus, they make protein. Look at here. The special structures called ribosomes are made in the nucleus. Where these special structures are made? The dot-like structures here, the yellow one are called ribosomes. What they are called? ribosomes. These ribosomes, when they come out, when they leave the nucleus, they make protein. What do they make? They make proteins. You know proteins, they help us to grow. Isn't it? So after leaving the nucleus, these ribosomes, they produce the nuclear proteins, and here can you see, they attach, the ribosomes attached to this. What do you call this one? Endoplasmic reticulum. What they are called? Endoplasmic reticulum. In short, it will be given called as ER. What do we call? In short, it is called as ER. This is end of the ER. Orange one we call it as endoplasmic reticulum. This is completely endoplasmic reticulum. To this one, the ribosomes will be attached. Now, what is the job of endoplasmic reticulum? It is, what does it do? It helps the proteins to transfer energy within the cell. See, after collecting the material, it needs to be transported. So, this is the work done by the endoplasmic reticulum. What the ER will be doing? The ER, endoplasmic reticulum, helps to transport the material in the cell. Who will be producing the proteins? Proteins are produced by ribosomes, and these proteins are transported by the ER in the cell. Now, from the endoplasmic reticulum, proteins and other enzymes come out of the cell cavity. Means from the cell cavity, from the endoplasmic, they start coming out and they reach to Golgi apparatus. Where do they reach? They reach to, what will happen? It produces the energy and it releases the proteins will be absorbed by the Golgi apparatus, and inside the Golgi apparatus, what happens? This Golgi apparatus helps to synthesize the protein so that it can be utilized by the cell. From there, the synthesized material will be transferred to the mitochondria. Here this is the mitochondria. This is called as the powerhouse of the cell. It helps to release the energy so that the cell can do all its activities. And this purple one is called as vacuole. Where, see, as in our body, waste will be generated. First, the waste will be generated in the small cells. In that cells, the waste will be collected by these vacuoles, and it helps to, vacuole helps to store the food, water, and the vacuole helps to store the food and water in the cell, and the waste will be removed by the lysosomes. And in the animal cell and the plant cell, you will find a small change. Animal cell will not have a green color pigment called chlorophyll, which will be present in the plant cell, and the plant cell will be having the cell wall, whereas the animal cell will not have cell wall. Thank you, children.